Black light back, building this black nation. We are one, black woman, black man, black child. And that's the problem, we having a hell of a time trying to be as one. You know, I got a song called Third Planet somewhere on this YouTube original tune I wrote. And what I'm saying is the third planet from the sun, we fuss and fight, trying to be as one. I wrote that song a while back, And when I write, I'm mainly talking about my melanated family, brothers and sisters. I'm talking about, the woman against the man and the children against the mother and father. And see, what it is we let the society dictate to us how we should act and how we should talk. We call that political correctness and all like that. And we mostly do it because we want that money, And we don't realize that they weaponize the money. But I spoke once on my videos that we could find loopholes in anything because we be playing the system, like, for example, one time I had inherited a rooming house, I had about 13 rooms in there, and I was renting out rooms, and some of my family came up to me and said, we get money off of welfare utilizing this address. And so, we played off of that for a long time. We was getting, like I was getting 2 and 3 checks, welfare checks and stuff like that. So, there's ways to loopholes, right? Just like you can't keep a thief out. A thief will find a way to break into your house or car or whatever. No matter how much technology you put on your house, they'll find a way to shut it down and break into it. They always find it's a war to them, and a job to them being a thief, Well, those are the guys in the streets, Street science is the same kind of science they use in corporate, in the corporate world, They call it different names, like that. But they be stealing each other's ideas and swindling each other. Well, this is on the small street level too. See, we learning from them, because they raised us, So if a brother, sets up an operation, a dope operation, he might find a better way of selling dope than the next brother. He might cut his product or find a way to get superior product and save costs in doing so. And he started, putting in mad bucks, then he gonna start getting the attention of people. But see, why it's hard for you to get over, on that kind of level, because they sit up the game. The Caucasians sit up the game, and actually you working for him, and he let you hustle. You on the lower level, so he let you hustle for them till you get beside yourself or out of control. Then he eliminate you, put you in jail, and hustling off you in jail. Jail is a hustle for him. So he got all the hustles covered, and you just doing it on a smaller level. But it's one thing that he don't think it'll ever happen, and that's unity. He don't think that our women will ever submit to her man, So he done put all kinds of safeguards in place to stop that from happening. He got our women turning our young men into girls and effeminate. And then if the man don't be a girl like that, he be a girl when he go to jail. You know, like a lot of times they don't wait till you go to jail now, because you could go to some of these high schools, some of these colleges, and they be turning out young guys into some of them colleges, man. They be homosexual in college, you know, just start, you know, in there, you know, like them Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, man, they be doing it, you know, they be getting turned out there. They be getting turned out at a very early age, man. This is a natural fact. You could be in a school system, man. They be turning out guys, raping guys in the grade schools, man. You know, this stuff goes on, man, before you go to jail, man, because that's the type of society we was raised up in. You know, the priests, the Catholic priests be turning out guys, and we're choir boys, you know what I'm saying? Go to some of these churches, man, some of these black churches, and they be doing the same thing. They fall in after the white man, you know. The white man, he do everything he do, and, you know, the white man learned this behavior, was always like that in the caves, man. They tell you that in the Quran, you know, to how they was, man, sleeping with dogs and stuff like that, you know. So you gonna get turned out, man. And I started speaking on some of my years trying to get into the music business, man. And when I started, you know, losing my taste for trying to actually get in the music business, it was this guy named Al Perkins, man, who was he had a group, several groups here in Detroit, and he was a hustler, man, too, also. And I remember one time he started promoting, man, and the white promoters didn't like it. And the reason why I knew about this guy is because my mother-in-law worked for the guy, and plus I was trying to get into business with him. And the reason why I always remember this is one day he was getting ready to sign me up. I wrote a song called Winter With My Love, and he, you know, I went to the studio, made a demo, came back, he fell in love with it. So he told me to come back the next day. He didn't have no contracts. He was getting ready to sign me up, but he couldn't find no contracts. He looked all in the drawers. I can't find no contract. He said, well, I tell you what, man, you go and let my wife hear it, and you know, come back, and I probably have some contract. Anyway, the next day he was shot in the head. You know, I don't think it was because he was trying to sign me up or nothing like that. But like I said, I believe the white promoters probably had something to do with it. And you know, I used to see you know, I know about it, a whole lot of little stories and stuff. The union, the musicians union, they would kill people and do things. Man, it's, you know, it's a dirty business, man. You got all types of stuff in the music business. You got pimping, dope. You got selling dope. You got everything and faggotry, and they turn you out just like they do in jail because they know you. You know, it's messed up business, man. So I withdrew. I said that when I sing in clubs, you know, they be selling whiskey and, you know, stuff. People be clapping. They be drunk. They don't know if you sound good or not. And they be selling dope in the clubs and, you know, and stuff like that, man. And band be half tore up out their head. And so I said, man, I ain't gonna perform no more. You know, not under these conditions and everything. And so on one of my videos, I say YouTube was made for me because all I can do is I could be at the house. You know, I got a little studio here, you know, recording equipment here, you know, and I got a multi-track studio, so I could do harmony and stuff like that. I know how to do all the harmony parts. I can go down to bass. I could go up to baritone, up to second, first. I could even do soprano on some tunes. You know what I'm saying? And plus lead, I could change my voice up, sound like, you know, anybody, because I had a singing group, and when the guys didn't show up, I had to do their part. If we were doing a show and one guy get drunk and can't make it to the show, and he doing tenor, I have to do his tenor, so I know how to harmonize with myself. So I learned all this, and I just kept on writing, though, you know, kept on stacking tracks, and so YouTube came out, and my grandson, he hit me to it. He was doing some stuff, you know, on one of them tabs. I said, hey, this is hip. And so, you know, I got into it. Plus, I was on the radio, and I had a talk show, you know, and I interviewed a whole lot of people, man. I interviewed, I ain't gonna go into everybody I interviewed, but some of them, you know, y'all black power, black consciousness community, I was doing it back there in the early 90s and beyond that, because I was in the television also, and interviewing different people. So YouTube was made for me. So another thing why I like this YouTube is because when you tune in, we talking about frequencies, right? And we talking about the inner self mostly. So we talking about cyberspace, which is inner space, you know, in wires and stuff like that. Signals transmitting through the air. So this is where our battle is, you know. So when you tune in to, I don't advertise or nothing like that. So if you happen to run across my video, you done tune in to my frequency. So this is a form of telepathy, you know, and I'm sending out signals. So that's how we gonna hook up, man. It's the new way for us to meet, and a new way for us to give our ideas, a new way for us to ideas traveling through air anyway. Thought travels anyway, 24 billion miles per second, you know. So this is going to enhance the situation, this YouTube. So all you brothers, I'm talking about Self Suit and SETI, Polite. You know, I know y'all got y'all agenda, man. But, you know, I'm trying to get y'all to think about this, man. Now's the time to get our own government. You know, we could get our own government, man. You know, I think we ready. You know, some of y'all just working for the wrong side, you know, working for, you know, you don't care about your people. But if all y'all brilliant brothers get together, we can run this, man. You know, we could take this bad boy. Well, we don't want to take it over, but we can formulate our own system, and they ain't gonna be able to touch it. Just think about what I'm saying. You know, you just gotta start off in the neighborhoods, you know, and go to these pawn shops, get all our gold back, all our silver back from brothers pawning it, you know, when they uptight, need some gas money. And we're gonna use gold, man, gold and silver, you know, copper, all the precious metals. It's already, you know, in the Bible, and other countries is using it. Then we could do that international trading, man. Get connects all over in Africa, all over in, you know, other countries. Man, forget, man, don't worry. We gonna take this bad boy over, man. Are y'all ready to throw down? You know, sugar, salt is salt. If you don't get off, it ain't my fault. It's a black light. Black light out.